Hello, I'm Richard Vobes, the Bald Explorer, and this is the lovely Julia and the lovely Joseph. Hello, Joseph. We are out and about today on another little walk. We're taking Joseph round a park. Where are we, Julia?
We're at Brooklands Park.
Brooklands Pleasure Park. It's just sort of between Worthing and Lancing down in West Sussex, right on the seafront. Yet there's this pond, which I think must be brackish, must be part,
I guess so.
Part seawater, part still, what do you call it? Still water.
Freshwater.
Freshwater. Thank you very much. Yeah, because it's fed, I think, by the Teville stream, which starts up. Oh, I think somewhere near Highdown or somewhere.
Yeah.
Anyway, we thought we'd come here today because it's a place that I used to bring my kids to when about 20-something odd years ago, when they were young. And there used to be a train that would go around and you get on the train. Now, I wish I had some footage to cut in of my son standing there. I took some cine footage back then.
Oh, wow.
But I don't have any means of playing it, unfortunately, anymore. And I haven't had it transferred to DVD or VHS or anything like that. There might be some somewhere, but I've no idea where to look. Anyway, that is irrelevant. Point was, you used to bring your kids here, they sit on the train. Thank you. They sit on the train and have a lovely time. But things have changed. You used to come down here, didn't you?
Yes. I used to bring Elijah down here, my eldest. Not that long ago.
Not that long ago, because Elijah is only
he'll be
nearly 9
soon, yeah.
But the thing about Brooklands is last year, or was it earlier this year?
I think it was last year, actually.
They've changed the whole plan. I think they've sold it to another, from the council to a private company or something like that. I'm not sure.
Along those
we
lines.
don't know the exact history, but the point is they've changed the purpose of it, and you know a bit more about this than I do.
Sounds like probably not as much.
Oh, right. But haven't you telling me that they're going to change it into a science, more sciencey?
That's right. Yeah, science, the STEM subjects: science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So I don't really completely fully understand that, but I mean, they've got the nature bit down at the minute.
Yes,
they're pushing towards a nature reserve-y kind of.
So that's the thing, isn't it? They're turning this more into a nature reserve, partly so that people can see more wildlife, rather than when it was just a pleasure park with boats. Because we used to go on the boats in the pond here and take them. I think we had little power boats. I don't think you're supposed to do that anymore.
No, I don't think. Since I've lived here, I've not seen any boats on it.
And the train.
But the train, that was good.
That was fun, but they've taken that away completely. And in fact, they've covered up the tracks. When I say train...
No. I think they pulled it all up and sold it.
Oh, did they?
The whole kit and caboodle.
I saw a little bit of track.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I took a picture of it. So maybe they've got rid of the whole...
Was it stuck in concrete?
I don't know.
That might be why.
Oh, I see. So they sold the whole... Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to have a little walk round and see what we can see and interpret what we can interpret. So if Joseph is all right, he seems to be settling.
He's settling again.
Shall we go?
Yes.
Off we go. Well, here we are. Look at these great big beasts.
Handy, aren't they?
They are handy. These were right by the sluice gates, and so the river, the Teville stream would come in and just sort of maintain, I think, the basic surface of the lake or the pond, whatever you want to call it. And then underneath here it goes, there's a road above us on a big bank just above us, and then the water will go out into the sea. So I suppose because I don't know if the tide comes back, because there's sluice gates, possibly it actually stops the sea coming in, so it may be that it is all fresh water.
Yeah, quite probably actually.
Now we've been spotting birds, and I'm not brilliant on birds. Kevin Hall loves his birds, and you're good at birds. So what have you seen, Julia?
Well, I love my animals. I've seen swans, I've seen ducks, I've seen just the mallard ducks, and I've seen what looks like moorhens, just with the white face. And there's cormorants here as well.
Cormorants, yeah. I like the banks. Walking along the side, we saw that they've obviously started to plant saplings to put in some trees. I don't know what they are. They look like some sort of white birch or white poplar, something like that.
I think they are white poplar.
Something like that.
Don't quote me on it.
No. So, all very good. Well, we can carry on round because there's more to Brooklands. If you drive past, you on the seafront road, the 259, you basically see the pond. But there's a whole area at the back which often people don't know about if they've never been to Brooklands before.
Lots more trees and green spaces back there.
So that's what we'll have a look at next.
I hope you're enjoying this video. Why not help me make more and become a patron? A small donation really makes all the difference and keeps me out and about producing these magnificent presentations. So go to baldexplorer.com and become a patron today.
Can't really see down there very well, but actually that is the stream. I guess we're heading east, west. Always get my east and west the wrong way around. In the park, following the Teville stream towards its source, although we won't actually go anywhere near the source, and we're just coming up this lovely pathway. Shall we on y va? I'll come round this side. We've got little Joseph in this rather neat buggy, if I come up front here, so that he can be easily transported, which is lovely. Of course, coming to a park, it's very useful, like this park, to have the tarmac pathways.
Yes.
When you've got a little baby, or if you're of course in a wheelchair, or any of those sort of mobility issues.
Yes. I mean, I did think that there was a tarmac path all the way around the lake pond. I nearly said Lond.
Around the Lond?
Around the Lond.
Yeah.
Or the Pake.
And sadly there isn't.
No.
But
I mean, it's traversable. You just have to take it easy.
Yeah,
so you don't bounce
it's
your baby.
traversable. There's a nice word.
Traversable. So now that we've moved away from the lake, we're into the more greeny area. There's lots more different types of birds, all sorts of songbirds. I couldn't even begin naming them.
No, I'm absolutely rubbish on birds.
But here you can definitely hear the song of them and the rustle of the trees. It's lovely.
Just looking at the willow here, it's all beginning to turn yellow. We're filming mid-September. So autumn is coming now, and actually all the trees are starting to turn, and it's one of my favourite times of year for colour and for photography, particularly because of all the colours.
Yeah.
It's also a sad time because it means
the summer's over.
Yeah, exactly. The summer is over, and we know we're going to be pulling on big, thick, warm, woolly jumpers and things. But then, as you get through the wetty bits, I quite like the lighting of the fire in the front room and nestling down reading a good old book.
There is something to be said about sitting in a nice warm room with the weather hitting the window.
The rain bashing down on the outside, or the cold, or the snow.
Yeah.
And then going out on a sunny day and a crisp winter's day. So hopefully we've got some of that to come. If we move back this way, you get to see behind me some more of these. Now we're trying to work out whether they're white birch, white poplar, or one of the many other sort of white types maples. Yeah. I'm feeling a little ignorant at this point.
Yeah, I thought we were getting grips with these tree things, but
and then suddenly we're tested.
No, was that one? I don't know. I don't know.
Should we go and have a look at them?
Yeah.
Yes. These are very distinct. I'm sure these are white poplar because of the white underneath. Pretty sure of that. But the other ones we saw were much bigger, but maybe they do get bigger leaves. I think it must be, I don't know, mapley type. It certainly looks mapley, but I believe that is what that is. And just across the way, an avenue, or at least a line, of Lombardy poplars, and I know those, very tall and narrow trees. We've just done a circuit on this green path, which I think doubles not only as a walkway but for cyclists, because there's the cycling motif on it.
Cycle circuit.
It's interesting because we're filming on a Saturday, and actually just see in the background there's flats and houses and things, and it's very local to a lot of places, and you can come and park. But actually it's surprisingly deserted.
It is surprisingly quiet
and underused, which is a shame. And I do remember, as I said before, when I brought my kids, it was packed.
Yeah.
It was a packed place, but there was lots for children to do. There was this Stone Age sort of place
there
you
was
were
a big
reminding
rockery,
me. Yeah,
wasn't there?
a sort of a rockery for giants.
Yeah.
And then there were the boats, and there is a play area. We saw it. I mean, there still is a
that's
small
still there.
playground.
That's actually disability accessible.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh, right. Oh, well, that's handy. I mean, obviously, it's a huge open space, so people with their dogs do come along and walk their dogs.
Yeah.
And you would imagine, though, that there would be more facilities for children. And this STEM stuff, which I always get confused because I always think that means stem cells research, but it's just reminded me again what it is.
Science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
I'd love to know where the mathematics comes into all of this, because
Mathematics comes into everything in life.
Yes.
If
Yes.
that clever.
2 and 2 is 4. 4 and 4 is 8. 8 and 8 is quite complicated.
That's very basic.
Yes.
Like me.
Yeah, that's my basic maths. Oh dear, little Joseph is
He's
complaining.
fussy. Come here then, you.
So there we are. Well, I think that's all we've got time for. Thank you very much, Joseph, for being in the show and being a, little baby.
He's not so impressed right now.
No. But thank you, Julia, for taking me around Brooklands. It's
thank you,
interesting that we've both brought our children here at different periods.
Yeah.
If you've got memories of Brooklands, love to know them. Do put them in the comments. In the meantime, however, don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, all the usual. Become a patron, and we'll get out and about and explore somewhere else. Till the next time, from little Joseph, from the lovely Julia, and myself.
Bye for now.
Goodbye. Oh, he's waving. Isn't that nice?